entertainmentbuddha.com.
What's up, everybody? This is John Fletcher, aka the Viking Gamer, coming to you live on entertainmentbuddha.com, where we make you a better geek, one post at a time. Okay, so today we're going to go do some 15 minutes of fame. For those of you who've not been on the site before, this is where one of us takes a game, plays it for about 15 minutes, and just lets you know our thoughts, our impressions, and what we think overall. So the game I've got for you today is Bierzerkers, and that is the only acceptable way to say it for those keeping track at home. This is a great game. Hopefully you saw my review on entertainmentbuddha.com. Just takes place in a Viking afterlife called Brawlhalla, where the honorable dead get to fight and drink for the rest of eternity. It's pretty classic kind of deathmatch, close combat, pretty brutal. So let's take you in and we'll get started. Right, so you can see here is all the different characters you can pick to play as in Bierzerkers, or I'm sorry, Bierzerkers. So you've got your basic sort of Viking archetype, the raider, you know, big guy, weapons, armor, all that. You got the scoundrel, who's more of a kind of rogue. He jumps around, throws knives, can do some crazy stuff. Looks a little bit like Loki from the Marvel movies. Just throwing it out there. Okay, then you got the Huntress, who's your kind of typical ranger character, has a bow, shoots freezing arrows, all that kind of stuff real fast.
Red team has
and the Valkyrie, who has lots of like defensive spells and stuff. One of the things I like about this game is that not just with the female characters, but with all the characters, you get very different body types. So you've got your kind of traditional, massive, muscular dude, somebody a little bit thinner, a little bit, you know, more wiry, traditional video game girl. Something a little bit different, which I think is really nice. And then you got me in about 30 years' time, which is the drunkard. Yeah, so beer plays a pretty heavy part in this game, as you'll be able to tell, and as you should be able to tell from the title. So the drunkard just goes for it. Just goes for it all out. Alright, so just to get started here, I'm going to take the raider, and we'll see how we get on.
The shield, it does nothing!
So one of the things you can see straight away is the kind of real strong Viking aesthetic kind of going on in the game. I mean, it's cartoony. The Team Fortress is kind of the obvious thing to look in here, but it's at the same time, it's, you know, it's really good. It feels Norse in the kind of way that 13th Warrior feels like a great Viking movie, even though historically that film is just all over the place.
Not okay!
Oh man, I'm getting stabbed up by these knives. Yeah, the scoundrel's knives, like you can see these like pink things floating around me. It's like the Needler from Halo, so if he gets a full set of those on you, you blow up and die. Oh man, I am in so much trouble right now. So yeah, I mean, right now we can see where inside was Viking Hall with plenty of beer kegs. Really feeling into the whole, like I said, the aesthetic before. Well, my team are a hell of a lot better than me. Oh yeah, just full disclosure, if you're expecting me to be good at this game, even though I am called the Viking Gamer, you're about to be sorely disappointed. Give me a real axe in like 5 minutes, and I can do some things, I can do some tricks and stuff, but on this, I just, yeah, like a bot just slice my head off. Alright. So yeah, one of the other things to point out about this game is it is real gory. Again, kind of cartoon gore, but you can see the blood splattered everywhere, severed arms. There's my corpse from earlier. Decapitation's quite common. All that kind of stuff is in this. It's a real gets a nice balance, I think, between the kind of brutality and this like massive amount of violence in the Viking world, and the fact that these were still guys who had a pretty, you know, full-on approach to life. They like to laugh, they like to have a good time. I mean, you read some of those Norse myths, you got things like Loki distracting a stallion pulling a thing by turning into a female horse. These are some pretty weird dudes. They can tell some good folk stories, that's all I'm saying. Alright, now, this is a bot, hopefully. I say hopefully. I can take a bat. Oh, oh. Come on, come on. Yes! So one of the cool things with Bierzerkers,
Double kill.
I promise I'm last
Because
one.
Raider,
Is as you kind of level up, as you get better with whichever character, you see that in the appearance.
Triple
So
kill.
you can see my character here has kind of the big shoulder pad, the cool helmet, a bigger shield than the others. So yeah, and that happens with all different characters. So you'll see a couple of guys who have some decent stuff over here. Alright, so I survived that encounter, which was, to be honest, more than I thought.
Red team has captured B. All your base are belong to red team.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the announcer has some pretty awesome lines in this. I mean, just overall, this is a game with a great sense of humor. Admittedly,
Blue
probably
team
one that
has
might wear a
captured
little bit
A.
thin after a while, so if you're not into that kind of random reference-based humor and all that kind of stuff, possibly not a strong
Double
recommend,
kill
but I'm
is
really
close
enjoying
to
this.
victory.
Hey, look at that! We win!
You're the man now, dog.
Well, my 3 kills, I think, made all the difference to that. I don't know what you guys think at home. Okay. Right, so I think for this next match I'll probably change it up a little bit. I'll go for one of the other characters just to show you guys some of what they do. Now, I'm just going to throw it out there, I'm not, as bad as I am with the Raider, I am not any good at all with any of the other characters, so this is probably going to be me dying a lot. So, you know, stay tuned, should be fun.
2 teams enter, 1 team leaves.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go with the Drunkard, mostly so I can see my own future, you know, ladies. But no, also, he's fun, he's a lot of fun character. I mean, you can see he's got this big old hammer made out of a keg on a stick, basically, and all his powers are to do with beer, basically. So he's got this thing, which is like a health cannon. You can see I shoot beer into people on my team.
Double kill.
I'm getting currently pegged by 150 market, as you can tell I move about as quickly as glaciation.
Everybody freeze!
Cake stand!
I've forgotten.
It's one of my favorite powers. He does a magic cake stand which heals all your
Double
team.
kill.
Because, you know, in the middle of a pitch battle is the perfect time to do a keg stand. I've always thought that. This is one of the bugs I've found a lot with Bierzerkers, is if you look at his walk, he kind of does a couple and then just starts sliding. I like to think of it less as a bug and more that this is just how the Drunkard gets around, you know? He's so cool, he just slides away.
Game's up! Don't make me mad!
Oh man, that did not go well for me at all. Alright, so I'm gonna mix it up now. I'll try one of the other characters. So let's go with the Huntress. And she is excited to be here, you know? I like that.
Double kill.
So yeah, like I said before, the Huntress kind of your traditional archer character. She's got some special powers that revolve around ice mostly. So you can see I just shot that dude. Oh man. Oh yes, got a kill. It's all I can ask for, people. It's all I can ask for. Oh, that's not gonna go well for me. Yeah, he is pissed. Yep, that did happen. Okay, so like I said before, beer is a really important part of this game. Like you should be able to tell from the title or from the fact that one of the characters is the Drunkard. The beer in Bierzerkers not only gets you points on the tally board at the end, just shows you how many you managed to consume, but will also heal your character up and give you bonus life if you are fully healed. So if you see in the bottom left-hand corner, I now have about 50 more life than I started with, which is pretty cool. Oh, that did not go well.
Everyone freeze! Must have gotten cold feet.
Ouch. Oh, that did not go well. Alright, so, you know what, I'll try a scoundrel. I've never actually played as a scoundrel before. But like I said, you can see he's got these throwing knives. Work a little bit from what I can see, like the Needler and Halo, even have the pink trail.
Risk versus. They'll never find me.
Nice. Oh man, this is not going well for me.
Boom! Not okay.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my head just got chopped off. Alright, I'll give that another little go, because so far I'm averaging like 1 kill with each of these characters, and for me, I'm counting that a solid win. Solid win. I think we could all agree, really, it's the moral victory at the end of the day, you know? I think I just heard a lot of Call of Duty fans swear at me.
Even when I'm wrong. Never gonna see a bad guy like this again.
I gotta say, the Scoundrel I'm actually doing some damage with, but his voiceover is so annoying, I'm not sure I could ever play as him again.
About time. Jeez.
Crap.
Hide in plain sight.
Double kill. Double kill.
Oh boy.
Triple
Alright,
kill.
let's give the Valkyrie a quick try. So yeah, her powers, you might have seen a couple of the guys bouncing around with them. A lot more defensive based, and her heavy attack actually sends her kind of spinning off into the
Double
world.
kill.
See, like that? So you can do this kind of pole vault away from danger. Sorry, that's actually her block rather than her special attack.
Drink your.
Yeah, you gotta love a girl who likes to drink, am I right, buddy?
Nowhere to run.
And I suddenly cannot find a bad guy, which normally means they're about to jump on me and do me some serious bodily harm. Oh, I think I saw one.
Double kill.
Oh boy, probably would have worked better if I stood behind that shield. Gotta say, this fireplace right here is something I want for my house. So,
Double kill.
you know,
Triple
anybody
kill.
out there, Stonemason?
Quadra
Come on
kill.
by. Man. I have a feeling the other human players on my team might have already left. Boy. That was the whole team, huh?
Double kill. Double kill.
Not okay.
Nice. Come on. Oh, right up beside me. Come on. Yep, so that did not go well for me.
That was terrible.
It's always nice when you get mocked by the voiceover too, right? Well, see, yep, I was the only human player left in my team. Good time. Good
Bierzerkers,
time.
rise from your grave.
Alright, so it looks like we got about 2 minutes here left, I'd say. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave this, and I'll just show you one of the other modes they've got here, which is survival mode. Okay, so this is a little bit simpler. It's still in development. They put a lot of this on their Twitter. If you look for Shield Break Studios, they're the guys behind this game. They're a lot of fun, actually, a lot of fun on Twitter. And they've shown off some concept art and stuff, so it should be pretty cool. I mean, already the arena, again, just this great Norse feel to it. Over the top, obviously, but I think it fits perfectly with the kind of Viking afterlife theme. There we go. Take down one of these guys. Boom. So anybody who plays the Elder Scrolls series will recognize these guys as Draugr, which is it's an actual thing. It's the Viking, sort of like a Viking zombie, but a little bit different. You got those guys and something called Hogbolgi, which I think they probably didn't include because that's a hell of a hard thing to say. Right, so you might be able to tell this is already development because the zombies do not really strike back that much. A couple of them are blocking, that's good sign. But it's a good place to kind of come and vent some rage when you get horribly killed. Oh, yeah, there we go. Gotta do throwing some axe damage, and we're just gonna check them out. Or get an axe in the face. Dude. Alright, so I think that just about wraps up our 50 minutes of fame for today. I've been John Fletcher, and if you like what you see here, check us out on entertainmentbuddha.com. Follow us at @entbuddha, or you can follow me at redbeardthegame. Alright, so see you guys next time.
entertainmentbuddha.com